Hello, everybody. This is José Ignacio from the Uncomfortable Dialogues 2022. Thank you very much for joining us today. We value your participation and feedback. For today's dialogue, I am honored of having Arturo Burgueño. Arturo is an experienced financial advisor with focus on wealth management and legacy planning. He studied in Carnegie Mellon University, Stanford University, and has an MBA from Harvard Business School. Arturo has also extensive board experience, the DUSIUM and the MLP Master Leadership Program, both in San Antonio, Texas. Well, as you have seen throughout our 100 Uncomfortable Dialogues 2022 webcasts, the fundamental focus of each dialogue has been to explore uncomfortable leaders facing crises and importantly how to overcome them effectively. As you will see today, Arturo is a living example of being limitless. He has a fascinating personal story about perseverance, resilience, tenacity, and faith. Without any further ado, welcome to the Uncomfortable Dialogues 2022. How are you doing, Arturo?
I'm doing very well, José Ignacio. I'm very happy to be with you, and thank you very much for the invitation.
Arturo, let's start our dialogue by taking a time travel. We are now in 2003. It is Monterrey, Mexico. You are a successful CEMEX employee. Your life is under control. You have financial security, a safe and promising professional career, a family, and you were physically in good shape. However, all of a sudden, you face a paramount crisis and everything got changed. Can you tell us what happened and more importantly, how did you as a leader face such crisis?
Yes, of course. Thank you for the opportunity. So this is 2003. I was working for CEMEX, as you mentioned. Life was good. Family was good. Everything was good. But suddenly I developed a paralysis that left me without any movement from the chest all the way down to the toes on both sides. And this did not happen because of an accident, because of a virus, or because of a degenerative disease like multiple sclerosis or ALS or anything like that. It was a strange situation where the myelin at the athoracic vertebrae on my spinal cord was damaged because of lack of blood circulation by some strange reasons that my neurologist in Monterrey and in Houston did not find out. So, but what happened, I was paralyzed and I could not move any muscle. I was very active before that. I was competing on triathlons. I made podiums on triathlons. I was very active. And so life-changing event.
I cannot imagine what went through your mind. So what was your immediate reaction to the circumstances? Why me, or what is the purpose of this?
You know, José Ignacio, instantly, the first question that came to my mind is, what is the purpose for me to be going through this situation? It was never why me, because I know that if you ask yourself, why is this happening to me? There is no answer that can really benefit you or can give you the explanation. When you find the purpose, when you ask yourself, what's the purpose of me going through this situation? It's so easy because you work towards that purpose. And I was going through an adversity, of course, and there was a lot of confusion. But I thought to myself, I like this situation to help my kids to learn from me how to face their own adversities. So that was the purpose. But I can tell you, after 18 years on this situation, that not only my kids have learned from me how to face adversities, but also many other people, family, acquaintances, colleagues, friends, and other people that I had never met before. Yeah, so today I say, thank God for adversities, because adversities let us grow, let us be more empathetic, and let us grow in terms of resilience as well.
Arturo, what were your building blocks to face this adversity?
Well, you know, I am a very curious person, so I had the curiosity to learn what was going on. So when the neurologist in Monterrey did not know why this was happening, they said it's an immune disordered system. That was not enough for me. So I asked them, well, why don't we go to another place, maybe Houston, to the medical center, to see and to visit other neurologists to learn from them. But I was not at ease with that answer. What I could see, Jose Ignacio, at that time is that the movements started coming back to my left leg and then to the right leg, little by little. And at that time, I thought, well, I need to face reality. I need to be conscious about what is going on in my body. I need to be conscious about the fact that I have a wife. My wife was 33 years old at that time. Our kids were 7 and 4. We were a very young family. I needed to face reality and to realize that everything needed to continue, life continued to go on, and I needed to be committed to give that extra step and do everything that I could do to be back to normal.
Although this seems to be really kind of the number one priority, but the truth of the matter, you had a family and you also decided to come to America to start your own businesses.
Yes.
And you went to the university. So it was not the only thing that you did in your life. So what did you do?
So as you mentioned, I came to the States, and I realized that here in this country, in the US, as well as in Mexico, not many people are prepared for the unexpected in terms of financial situation. When this situation happened to me in 2003, my wife told me that doctors had told her that I was going to die because of this situation. I was 37, and I told her at that moment, I called her Bonita. I told her, Bonita, if I die, I know you and the kids will miss me, but everything is in place. So I was ready for the unexpected, and they would continue having our lifestyle because of the life insurance, the savings for retirement, the mortgage that was paid, and things like that. But so when I moved into this country, I realized that not many people are ready for that. That's when I decided to become a financial advisor to help people to prepare for the unexpected with correct. And I think that builds that empathy that I share with my clients. It builds a very important situation in life, and it's trust. So they can see themselves reflected on me, and we can build that trust relationship. And whenever you build trust, many things can happen. If there is no trust, nothing can be built upon.
If you were to rewind the tape and you were given a choice to not to have this crisis, the crisis you were facing when you were in Cemex, or have the crisis, what would you have done?
This is a very interesting question, José Ignacio. Given the opportunity to go back and choose not to have gone through the paralysis that I suffered, I could say I could choose to go through the situation that I went through, because this situation, this uncomfortable situation, has helped me to grow in many things. I am more assertive. Most importantly, I am more empathetic. Now I can see people from their own illnesses, from their own limitations, from their own adversities, and I can really create a dialogue and share about my process, my journey, and ask them about their process. And we can share ideas, we can share suggestions, we can share prayers. The growth that I have been able to experience through these 18 years has been tremendous. I'm telling personally, I think I'm a better person. Adversities are things that are not comfortable, but really, really help us become better persons.
The reason why you are truly an inspiration is because you were facing crisis, and instead of asking why me, you said, what is the purpose of this situation for me? Arturo, thank you very much again for your time. And for everybody else watching this video, if you have any question to Arturo or to myself, just write it down here in LinkedIn and YouTube, and we'll get back to you.